Both teams earning themselves masks. Which color? It all matters here. Or it's all decided here. I've used a joke before. Yeah, I respect you on that. Thank you. I can see that coming. Cruising, playing from Pixel here. And he ate he ate his teammate's flash. He fucking ate his teammate's flash, and he's not happy about that, no doubt. Cruising. Regaining visibility and taking a step too wide. Down he goes versus Exquisite. Barb using the most haram fucking gun again. But here we go. Whatever helps him sleep at night. As he's in a crucial position as long as he doesn't stand up. And there it goes too. He backs up and he's waiting for his teammates to make the play. We're going to have a 3v5 retake from a battered and broken and bruised Covenant. As down goes Ghostly. Tagged up players all across the board here. For the red team. Definitely doable. Let's start a look at some of the HPs. Thoraxes look mostly good on most of the guys here. Nobody gamba. Nobody got fucking channel points after the way that this tournament has gone. I wonder. There's no utility on anyone here. Barb's leaking. Down he goes to Sim. Sim with a double onto Apollo. Sim might be getting the triple here. Is it potential to peak? Ooh. 10 seconds left. We're in stat padding mode here as the bomb's not going to be diffused. The most what? What I said? I don't know. Sorry, it is a 40-second delay, so when someone like does that, like the most what? You know, I kind of fuck up because I don't know where we're at in terms of replying, continuing the conversation. My fault. My fault. It's 2026. What is it, lady? We love ladies. We love ladies. Ladies are good. Cruising, hoping not to eat a flashbang from his teammate this round. Deep nade. Deep positions. He's here, the guy fish. He finds one. I don't know if Exquisite might understand where this is. Finds another. Cruising's on for 3. Sniffs out Boa. There it is. Bomb down. And secured. About Barb's gun. I fucking hate Barb's gun. I don't know. If I might risk the whole tournament for speaking how exactly I feel about Barb's gun. Our broadcast might be taken down if I say some shit. But I just feel like you shouldn't be allowed to build a gun like that. Like, cause he didn't get hit with the preset menu and then come up with that. Like, what the fuck? Damn, CK is limping away from that one. Heads more damage than anything. CK finds watchful. Oi, oi, oi. Can cruise and capitalize and make another? No, he can't. Sim takes him out. Big refrag here. 3v3. Positions look good for the attackers. There is that lurker. That like little backstabbing weasel. Apollo. That they'll eventually have to worry about. But for the time being... they're pretty good. Apollo finds one. The back route is no longer an option as the bomb falls in B main. 2v2 now, but I mean, they gotta start to think about that bomb and why it's down in that position. I'd be very surprised if Apollo loses this fight. Catches one in utility. We got 30 seconds left, and the bomb is recovered, though. I so don't believe in this. But I hope it pays off. I hate when you go prone, when someone goes prone, and you watch them stand up at a really bad time with X-ray, you know? Ring around the rosy. 10 seconds left, and Apollo's gonna. He's just gonna tell him to stay away. The round is secured. Boom, boom, boom. 2-1. That round felt like an eternity, no? Apollo looks like he might have competition here at B with that Simulacra. Bro, it's so hard to say that name. I think Watchful's a shoe-in from the first game for the MVP here if you can get some kills on the board and just have a beyond neutral game, I guess. Watchful being number 2 in the mini-map there if you're looking out for it. Trying to find the off-timing nade kill. He does, and that's bomb. In a moment, they're going to hear the ticking, the beeping, the booping. Or it's going to be shrouded by gunfire as Ghostly recovers it now. CK and Ghostly, well, now just CK close on site. Should really be watching him in this scenario as he takes out Barb. Stays here as a bait. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Cruising corrects CK on his greediness. As the guys have made their way to the B-bomb site now. Cover from Sim. Nice cover from Sim as he finds 2. Left in a 1 versus 1 with Cruz, and the bomb has been planted. There's the audio that he was looking for. Just didn't anticipate Cruising been so close. Cruising standing on business here. Beating on his chest. 7-2, clutching the 1v1. Prime round. Played well from both sides there. Kind of feel a little bit robbed from the Covs side of things. Cruising having a standout game as Watchful finds himself onto the scoreboard here. Moving into round 5. A reminder in terms of the tallies for the MVP award. Cruising finished 12-12 with 8 assists last game. It's a very, very, very strong result. That's the neutral game that Watchful kind of needs to have here to secure himself the MVP badge. Whereas Watchful finished the game at 19-8, which is pretty big. Cruising goes down to the hands of Nick. Watchful finds himself in a spot of bother as CK drifts past him, and now he's last alive. Oh my, what? Look at this stack from the guys. Oi, 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 oi. What a kill before going down. That was a nuts kill. Almost clean and just checked the Snapchat. Probably didn't hear the audio that Cruising was just like full aping. If you guys are talking about the previous round. Strong now from Covenant, creeping back into it. I don't know if the scoreboard UI is correct, but we're seeing Boa without a kill, and the game is still very close. So maybe, you know, if he finds a stride, doom and gloom might be afoot for UN. We spoke about it already, guys. Is that like the general consensus is if the last time these guys met on Fort is anything to go by. Well, that space been taken by CK here as he gets Strix in the back. If the last match is anything to go by, I mean, Fort's heavily favored for Covenant. It's kind of a backdoor veto for them. Cruising. The man of the hour here is he's even furthering his kills. 1 versus 4. Unfortunately, now this is twice in a row that we've seen the chips fall this way. Down he goes. He's able to, much like Watchful, he's able to get 1 before. Message for Walker 40 seconds ago. Yeah, I probably couldn't hear it. Yep. We Thank you. I love the way you have to say it like that. With left versus right. Yeah, it was planned what he did. Yeah. It's just hard. I mean, he's feeling himself too after the double kill, you know. You kind of have that confidence boost. There's a smoke on the floor. So Cobb are doing this with 1 smoke, which tells me they're probably going to want to end B. They, like, hello, 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 illegal, illegal. I mean, they're so reserved. Look at this backline defense from the blue team on the minimap. Look how deep they're sitting. Barb holding a nade for, I guess, either site or VIP door. A little bit of a flash presence from Watchful towards KFC. He's very quiet. The guys on B are going to think it's an A. The guys on A are going to think it's B. Although Sima's walked out, just narrowly avoiding being spotted there as the smoke kind of sells it. Early nades, kind of nobody home. Bit premature here. Now, without the utility, without the counter, I presume they haven't counter smoked, right? Now the counter smokes are coming in. That's the VIP door smoked. Where's the second one going? Yeah, second one there. So VIP and short smoke. They're going to play the long angle. Play for the retake through Fanta. One needs to dive the bomb and the others needs to kind of religiously hold it. I mean, Barb is very far pressed forward. Someone needs to stick this bomb. They're in a good angle. E-box goes down. The nade comes through. Kills galore. The whole red team's down and the bomb gets defused. That was really nice. I guess they didn't account for the... I also didn't account for a nade for denial. Because they had the guy E-box. They had the guy tech box. That's 2 covering the defuse. Who's Sim? New guy. For me, Sim is new and Dover was new. I believe I probably have seen Dover at some point before. But it's nice to see these new names kind of get promoted to the top teams in the region. Now, UN secured their 4th rounds. They're secured the round, the half tie, I guess. Watchful. Opting to move towards B with Barb on the grenade. Cruising finds 1. The smokes comes in. Does Barb wait for a sound cue before releasing, or does he release premature? Yeah, premature Barb. Womp womp. Come on, Barbie. You can do better than this. I guess he wants to get into the action and get all these nades out. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Now the smokes are out. Love that. Good timing. Bomb's not even planted. Regardless of that bomb getting planted or not, I think they're going to want to take site control once these smokes go. Sim standing in no man's land trying to ego this smoke. Finds Barb though, it's really big. Last alive. I feel like this ABC is so hard to play around, you know? If the enemy is using... Because you think on paper it's such a stupid fucking gun. You know? Five, 3, half, another one. Always 5, 3 halves. Does Boa come off the LMG? Does he switch to a shotgun for the defense? Who knows? future me in 5 seconds does. Hello, 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 Dev. Now, switching it up, opting to stay on the RPD. I did take a chance to see the halftime scoreboard just to see if the scoreboard is bugged though. Different ball game though now that we switched to the defense. Heavy pressure from Hull. Early nade. And it's been respected by Watchful. Apollo finds one. Nade out. Oh. 1.5 kills here from Watchful. Mees has a nade in his hand, but Ghostly doesn't want to peek it. Barb gonna get hot pants down and refragged from Watchful. Bomb down, Nick last alive. Really hard position to fight out from there with the 9mm. Yeah, it is Boas is struggling with the LMG, but I can totally understand it. But I mean, maybe just not a believer in like the MP7, for example. There's not an MP7 on this defense team right now, which for me would be at least something that I'd try. I did have a really good game once with P90 that I can remember. Kind of was towards my like last competitive games that I played against Nemonos. Bit of a wasteful cheeky nade, you little dog. Action is coming onto the B-bomb site now, as the guys are closing in. 4v2. Looking to pick up their 7th round here as Watchful kind of holds the cross line. Boa finally gets onto the scoreboard, and it's 2 big ones. I'd be scared to peek him here as he sits with 48 bullets in that one mag. The nade gets pulled, but he still doesn't want to peek it. Watchful respecting Boa here. And the alternative player is from Heaven. There's a smoke down which allows the player from Heaven to get a lot closer than he should be able to. Ooh, Barb with the jump shot. Down goes Watchful, 1v1, 15 seconds on the clock. Barb opts to go for the kill instead of letting the fight come to him. Unknown on 7. Passion, as you call it. Now, starting out towards A, Barb with bomb. He obviously liked what he's seen from watching these guys play between maps, because he's opted to take the 9mm Vector himself, which is fucking crazy to me. But it is what it is. Barb with nade out to E-box. Boom! 1.5 men. It might... Barb goes down, bro. It ain't Ramadan anymore. You eating that nade tonight, son. Unfortunately for the blue team, they lose the bomb planter. But fortunately, he got the bomb down before he died. Watchful standing on business on the bomb site now. In replacement of Barb. Exquisite gonna have to swing from E-box. Watchful on the hold. Finds one. Gets the second. Watchful with a double. Oh my god. Big Watchful fan here as Walker gets a raised tone of voice. Bo gonna dive the bomb, which in my opinion is the play that he should have made. Because there's not much you can do with the LMG. Because if you cancel the defuse with the LMG, you're gonna jingle. You're gonna jingle like a motherfucker. Why is there an extra, like, why is it bugged? Is this visual bug? Are they playing without a smoke? Or what? Like, I think it's a visual bug, right? Match points, tournament points. The sky is flash bonged. This is a nice tactical flash for CK to fuck up his lineups, I believe. We have one on behind. Watchful's aware. But he hears the escalator, surely. Sends Strix back to take out. Double flank might not be something that's accounted for. Strix in a world of hurt, but Barb's on site. It's a really hard scenario to be in. Has to kind of early nade it. Oh my goodness. All of a sudden we're back on. Oh, we're back on. There ain't no way he's closing out the tournament to the 1v5. Oh, he's... Oh my lord. He left the game mid-jump. I can't with this fucking guy. I can't with this fucking guy. I can't. What a way to end the tournament from Watchful. And I can tell you right now, if I check his Steam profile, he's probably already loaded up Rust. Fantastic play from Watchful, and you know, I appreciate him doing that because he made the MVP scoring that much easier to figure out, I guess. Insane gameplay from the boys in blue. I can't believe he just left midair. I just think he's left midair. That's my guy. I don't know.